But what's your reaction to the Lance Stephenson, Dwight Howard melee in their Big Three debut, and also Jordan Crawford sticking his finger up Lance's nose too, if we want to hit that as well?
It was the first game?
Yeah.
The first game, the very first game of the Big Three, 2025 season.
They set the tone for entertainment, I guess.
It was entertaining.
Fucking team for the Reggie Evanses. I don't like that shit. Don't like that
talent-wise,
shit.
it was a good match. I mean, especially game one, you had Lance and Beasley just coming off all of that internet success. Then you add Dwight Howard to the mix.
Oh, look how they was playing though.
No, I mean, besides that, I'm just talking about just the atmosphere itself. I mean,
Oh yeah.
You know.
So is that how shit goes down at the Big Three? We got several a Big Three alum here on this couch.
Nah, I don't think it goes down like that, man. I think that's the only way you could beat us is try to do that Reggie Evans shit, just screaming, fouling. Shit dumb, man. If you want stars to play like that, you know, gotta protect Dwight out there. They roll with just gonna come in and just be a liquor store nigga. So
And do
I didn't like it.
you change from a liquor store in the Big Three? Is it comparable?
Nah, it's too jailhouse, man. If you still want to see basketball at the end of the day, you know, and the refs was too much of the stars this week, I feel like.
I blame coaching. I don't think the coach was controlling his team very well. The melee riots, and I know, you know, it's
Interesting.
You know, if the man had 10 fouls, I mean, you know, you got to tell coach got to tell his ass, you know, relax. You know, this is game one. Relax. You know, play some basketball because it could get a little what's the name. So, you know, whoever the coach is needs to answer, you know, for what happened on game one.
Who is the coach of the LA Riot?
Who is the coach?
Holy man here, you know, it's okay. You know, it's okay.
Wait. That was
my team. Yes.
The Honorable Swag Elijah
I
Moore.
wasn't there though. It would have been very peaceful if I was there. I don't condone in that type of energy, you know.
So who's coaching?
Jeff T was supposed to fill in for me, but he didn't show up. He was hurt, I guess. You know.
He had some other situations he was addressing and dealing
So it
with.
was just.
Yeah, they get back from all the years Lance was messing them up in the league. They getting their get back now.
Let's shift over this side of the couch. What's your reaction to seeing Lance Stephenson, Dwight Howard unfazed?
They're not playing basketball. I ain't talking basketball. What we talking about?
Sips tea.
Put your hands up. Guard your grill.
Like I mentioned, you guys have all played in the Big Three. How intense do those games get? Is this just par for the course, or is this a little bit too much?
Depends on who's getting their head bust. They get their head busted, they start acting out. Yeah, I had to get out of there early. It's too much. It's a toxic environment right now. Everybody's energy's up.
Yeah.
Everybody's hostile. Hostile for no reason at all.
For no reason.
Built up on old stats and old memories and highlights.
Oh, no,
and
there's
shit.
a reason.
You know, oh, my God.
Oh, no, there's a reason. I'm just saying go tell people business, so.
Oh, so this is deeper than the Big
deeper
Three.
than rap.
Oh, it is?
Deeper than rap.
Between those two gentlemen?
Deeper than rap.
Okay.
For them too?
Deeper than rap.
Born ready, deep.
Right before the game.
Oh,
right before, yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's anything to do with their worst video pregame of Michael Beasley in the locker room talking
not
crazy.
even that.
Okay.
Not even that. They ain't got nothing. Not even that. That ain't got nothing to do with being. And trust me.
Okay.
No, Mike was having fun. Mike just trolled.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Mike was having fun with them.
Somebody said something to somebody.
Oh yeah, it's deeply. Listen, Jack. But it ain't my business to tell.
You're a good man, Kenyon.
Oh yeah, no, it just ain't my business to tell. So I know what happened. I was,
I don't know that.
People that's still within the.
So this just wasn't promotion. This was some real shit going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
This wasn't just.
I thought it was
So if I ask the right question, you'll give me the right answer.
Not with the camera.
So when you was in the locker room, what did you see and witness on the day of?
You see how when Jordan scored, Lance threw the ball at?
Yeah, it was.
That's
I mean, finger in the nose.
Yeah.
Finger in the face is
in
one
the
thing.
nose.
In the actual nostril. Seems a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that ain't.
Where's the game at?
Messing with the nasal passage.
Oh, and then it got, listen.
I don't know guys enough to get that personal.
It got way.
To do that.
Well, you want to touch? Nah, man.
Yo, shit went
But
left.
it started from Lance, though.
I don't know
Lance
you like
did
that.
put the
Facts,
shove the
facts.
ball into
Shit went
Jordan's
left in
chest,
Chicago,
hard
bruh.
as fuck, 'cause
Not only that,
he
so
scored.
Lance started the first?
Yeah, Jordan scored on him for the 25 to go to halftime. Lance walked up and
Threw the
shoved
ball
the
on.
ball at him, and then Jordan stuck his finger in his nose, and then
In
that
his
happened.
nostril. His nasal passage. Wow.
Yeah, you ain't skitting that. Like, that ain't scripted.
Yeah.
Like,
All I
you
seen
niggas
was
putting
Ice
his finger
Cube,
in
like,
nobody's
God
nose is
damn.
scripted. Like, nah, that ain't scripted, brother.
That ain't.
But at least good to see these guys still playing at a high level. It means something, right?
It means something.
It means
Most
something.
sponsors, you need to
Yeah, you gotta come down. though.
Pipe down.
Tone it down
For
just a little
sure.
bit. So,
certain people just don't know how to act when it comes to securing the major bag to upgrade the whole shit. All you gotta do is act right,
and would it
like
be
professionals.
similar if Caitlin Clark would have took that big 3 offer and been playing in the league right now?
A little bit out there again.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, them people full of shit anyway, bro. Yeah, they full of shit.
Kayla got hands. I don't know if y'all know that. So unsurprisingly, that wasn't the only altercation of the day. As DMV Trilogy head coach, Steven Jackson had to be separated from Houston Riggs' hands big man Jaylen Johnson. Let's take a look at that video, if we've got it. So incident occurred after Stack Squad lost the game. He ran over to Johnson, looking for some post-game fisticuffs. Told him to meet him in the back. You also see Vernon Maxwell there with Stack. That's his assistant coach on the squad. Situation spilled over to backstage where heated Stack had this message for Johnson and others within earshot.
All kind of shit. There was somebody want to fight, they want somebody to grab. Same bitch ass niggas be at the hotel begging me for shit. Now y'all want to show out in front of these people. One of you niggas get burned fucking with me. I'm not these niggas. Google me, bitch. I will burn one of you hoes.
Said, Google me, bitch, I will burn.
Burn when you.
Like I said, you may have noticed Mad Max, assistant coach on Stack Squad.
Yeah, he about to have a doc soon.
Too much energy.
So, what's your reaction to Stack trying to fight a player on
The
the
same
opposing
language
team?
I was using.
Man,
Google me, bitch.
What's your reaction to Stack Wilding trying to fight an opposing player after his squad lost?
You the coach. I mean, you the coach now, man.
That's
you
leadership.
can't. Yeah, you can't. There's just things you can't do as a coach now. As a player, we'll do whatever. But as a coach, you know, you're supposed to be above the stuff like this, especially since you are part of the big 3, part of the coaching staff. And sometimes I think the coaches who used to be players think that, you know, they can keep talking and use that same player energy. And it's like, nah, y'all got a different job now. Y'all supposed to just talk trash and just move on. You can't.
Was that your coaching philosophy in the big
Nah,
3?
he didn't even show up.
Okay, he did win a
was there
championship
to
though.
break people down.
Ooh, I wasn't arguing with no coaches.
No, he was just
I was
breaking.
talking trash, but that's all it is. That ain't my job.
what's
Missing
being
flights.
said though? What's being said to bring that type of energy?
I don't know.
Everybody was just angry.
Game 1.
God damn.
In that situation, listen, bro.
Saturday?
Chicago.
You look at that
Any
check.
insights that you can
Look at
share?
that check. That shit make you
I don't want to
mad.
get you in trouble.
So once again, it ain't my
The
business.
check make you mad. The check make you
Oh,
mad.
so it was a reason for that too. That
No,
type
not for that, but
Oh.
it got way out of control, bro.
Man.
Man.
Like it got, it should just like me, like I'm saying, I've been on both sides, a player then coach, right, in it. Like, yeah, when I started coaching, I had to change the way I was, you know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't, and the great Dante Jones told me something that was actually true, and my only response was like, man, fuck you. Right? Somebody tell you something true? Like we were asshole one. This fuck here. Him. Right here. This guy. Him. Right here.
Former Big 3 MVP
yes,
champion.
And teammate, then I'm coach player. Tried, my fucking well-being as a,
So close.
And now here y'all are on Gilbert Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop.
This motherfucker.
Don't foul.
Teammates again.
Yes.
Don't foul. He want to foul.
Twice. Maybe 3 times.
It was once.
No, it was twice. No, it was no. I called a
Coach
timeout.
player.
That was the only time.
No, and I called the time. I had to burn on the timeout I had.
There, man.
I had to burn on the timeout I had, motherfucker. You fouled twice. So Dante was like, boy, they can't care. Motherfucker. I said, you can't put your heart into them. I said, oh, fuck you.
Dante's
Saw me
on
in
the
the
other
back.
side.
Listen, I left. I'm going through we in Dallas. I'm walking through the garage to the hotel to the W. He coming to the game. I'm walking through the garage. He said, what's wrong? And I'm Steve.
Dumb motherfucker.
Yeah. Motherfucker, don't listen.
How these stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah. So you can't put your heart in there.
Yep.
Fuck you, Tay.
Right.
And went straight to the bar.
So, like I said, we got a ton of big league vets here, big 3 vets here on this couch. Were all the opening weekend altercations a good or bad look for the big 3?
I don't give a fuck, to be honest.
People are watching, man. All right. Are we not role models?
Nope.
Just people though.
At what point we want our own league? At what point we want people to come and show up and expect it to mimic what we see in the NBA? I mean, at some point, us as players, we need accountability. Coaches need accountability, but just professionalism. The people are watching. This shit going viral, and it's not a good look.
Oh, for them it is.
Yeah,
For them, for the big 3 it is.
Yeah,
But
it's
I'm saying for
entertaining.
us,
Yeah, no, it ain't, but for
Us.
the big 3 it's a
because
good
we're
look.
forced to talk about this now from
we
a
didn't have
perspective
to.
that's like, all right, what perspective are we going to give? Was it right? Does it happen? Is it cool? It's like, nah, let's be professional.
No,
bro.
we didn't have to talk about it. Josiah chose to talk about it.
I just wanted your guys' opinions on the big
Oh, I'm just saying, we didn't have to.
But
Because
you
it do
enjoyed
get it can get nasty.
'Cause
Ain't no
I had no
security or
intention
nothing
of
like
talking
that,
about
nothing crazy like that. You can go find a nigga backstage and get him if you want to.
without cameras and
but
all
it
this.
should never get to that point.
Yeah, it's
Never.
basketball. Yeah,
Basketball.
Yeah, it
It's
should never get to
basketball.
that point.
No, niggas,
but it's older basketball too.
you go
though.
see each other for 10 weeks. But how long
Yeah.
they play for 10 weeks? Y'all are week 1. So if y'all really, no, if it's,
If it's that serious.
That's the one thing that's I paid attention to, that no matter what's going on there, that's where it stays.
Yeah.
I've never seen no one fight. Like you're fighting and you gotta show up
Next
next week and the very next week and the very next week in the same
Yeah.
hotels, and what you're gonna do? You gonna bring your boys, they're gonna bring their boys. Like it just, once everything calmed down, you realize this is not like I'm saying some shit to you and then I go back to my city and I don't have to see you until next game, fucking 5 months from now, whatever. No, we every goddamn Friday and Saturday we're in the same
That's
hotel.
the same
So,
hotel, yeah.
you know what I mean? The league has been going on, 8 years now? And we haven't heard that, there's
Yeah.
been some
real fight.
real fights. So, obviously it's, you got to put it on the entertainment side of it that just got a little over aggressive for no reason.
First week, everybody was excited, trying to get Dwight, Lance trying to make a name for itself, Dwight trying to make a name for itself. They're not used to the league too, and you older. When you older, you play harder too. All you know how to do is some old man shit, post moves, strong moves. You ain't doing what you used to, so everything you doing is off a touch. You touching somebody, you bumping somebody, so and you don't like to lose. So all that shit built up, man. I think we'll be all right though. Just gotta calm it down. Can't let it spill into the crowd.
Very honorable take
Man.
from Swag Elijah. All right, well, Norris, we got you on the couch. You've been hooping in Puerto Rico. So we got to talk about a situation that went down out there recently. So last week, Boogie Cousins was suspended for the remainder of the season after an altercation with some fans. As a reminder, here's what went down in the game for those who may not know.
Boogie Wild
Should I play together?
Boogie,
against his
fan called him a crybaby.
Oh my
Boogie
God.
is wild.
There was some back and forth with some fans. Obviously, Boogie ejected from the game, as I mentioned, suspended for the remainder of the season. Had to be separated from fans as fans through all types of stuff. On him as he left the court.
His boy is a soldier boy.
Policia.
Damn.
That's Jeff Van Gundy right there.
Getting them off. Took nearly 5 security guards to get him off the court. But Norris, from your experience, obviously playing in Puerto Rico, what's it like playing in Puerto Rico? And were you surprised to see Boogie get so upset with fans out there? Do fans get turned up out there like that, or?
I mean, the fans are great in Puerto Rico, and they talk their stuff. I don't know what they said. They don't talk crazy. I've been to crazier places. Eastern Europe is crazier. Serbia is crazier. But the fans out there are not like feisty. But what they do, if they feel disrespected, they'll let you know that that's their island. And that's what they was trying to do to Boogie right there. Especially after he, disrespected that man, put his hand on, all in his face, and his nuts in his face. Like, yeah, that's. I don't even feel comfortable saying that. Like, it was. Right. He crashed out. It was a crash out moment. Cause that arena is one of the best arenas to play in. Bayamon is one of the best arenas.
Bayamon?
One of the best. Like,
for his money, I think.
Man, Carlos Arroyo's that's his team out there. JaVale McGee played for that team.
Alinari,
Chris Duarte.
Best work in the island.
Right, and the people that sit courtside, like, them cats got money. Like, and you don't know who they are. Like, a little cat this tall can run the whole island, and you disrespecting them. Like, you got to be careful. You got to tread softly out there. So I don't know what he said to Boogie, but obviously Boogie, he wasn't having it that day. He crashed out. And they had to show him, like, hey, we don't care who you are. Like, don't disrespect the island. And that's all that was.
Okay.
But the island is great, though. It's like they do everything for us out there. They give us everything we need, everything we want. I mean, we be stars out there, but they always tell you, don't disrespect the locals. That's rule number 1. Do not disrespect the locals. Yeah.
They'll cut you.
No, literally.
No, I'm saying they'll cut you.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Cut you from the team or cut you?
Both.
Oh no, they're
physically
cutting.
Like when he was trying to run back out there.
Buck 50 gang, dog.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good to run back in that crowd.
Huh?
I said that wouldn't have ended well if he would have ran back into the crowd. That wouldn't have been right.
What? Man, that been Kuta Kinte.
No, the original Buck 50 gang, nigga. Listen, they razor blades in the jaws. And
I want to know what the guy said. I mean, because that's an abnormal response.
Yeah, I ain't seen him get like that.
Like, I don't want to prejudge.
Get like that in a while,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, last time he played.
Yeah, I don't like to prejudge, but he couldn't have said nothing too crazy.
Put your nuts in the nigga face.
What?
It was over the shorts, though. Let's just make sure we point that out.
And then put his hand in his face afterwards, like total violation.
What? After grabbing your dick,
what are you doing?
My face.
Hey, y'all good? Y'all good?
Nigga nuts was big. I said,
can I get a shot? Yeah, let me go ahead.
Shotty, what's wrong?
All right, let's keep this thing moving. Today's podcast is brought to you by Via Hemp.